Hello, guys. Welcome to the platform once again. It's great to be back on your screen. It's the review of the game Chelsea 3, Aston Villa nil. In other words, Chelsea smashed Villa 3-0. That's the scoreline at the Stamford Bridge in a while. And Cole Palmer with the man of the match performance there. Nicholas Jackson getting the first goal for us under the first 5 minutes of the game. Enzo Fernandez with that classic and an assist from Cole Palmer, and then Cole Palmer himself with an assist from Noni Madueke, getting his name on the score sheet once again. And in a long while, he's not been getting the goals. Let's quickly look at the key points for the game, right? And exceptional performance from the team because Chelsea in a while has not beaten Aston Villa. I think for 2 years now, I stand to be corrected. And so it's an exceptional performance. That's the first point, key point I would like to highlight. Number 2, Caicedo at right back is an exceptional act of ingenuity. It's an exceptional act of ingenuity from Enzo Maresca. And with Lavia and Enzo Fernandez on the field, hopefully it should be continued for Chelsea. That's the second point, a key point I would like to highlight. Please make sure you follow the page if you haven't done so. Number 3, it's not necessarily directly linked, but let me take this opportunity to address Mohamed Salah's contract issue. I think Mohamed Salah is being disrespected by Liverpool hierarchy. They have to give him the money he wants, and they can even meet halfway, maybe 500,000 pounds per week. Could do, because he's in his 30s, and footballers do tend to retire from 30 going. So he's in his retiring years, though he's playing exceptionally well. Right? If it's a British, we wouldn't be having this conversation. But because he's an African, they are hesitant to give him what he wants, and he even deserves 600,000 pounds sterling at Liverpool. And the decision is up to Liverpool to make. Either for Salah, if he thinks he will also stay Liverpool, even for 350,000 that he's taking, considering what he's giving to Liverpool, he gave them discount, but yet still they don't see. And so it's up to Salah. Anyway, I'm not his spokesperson. It's up for him to decide. A player of his caliber at City and Chelsea would have been earning more than what he's earning at Liverpool. Number 4, Cole Palmer didn't play exceptionally well, but he still bagged the man of the match award. Yeah, that's the quality that comes with Cole Palmer. Some people are saying he played well. Yes, you can say it's relative, but his involvement in the game here was not that too frequent, right? It's not that too frequent. But on the occasional period that he's into the game, he does the most important things of the game, giving an assist and then scoring. Hence, that's why he won the man of the match. And in this game, there were so many competitors for the man of the match. You talk of Moises Caicedo, Marco Cucurella, even Robert Sanchez. You know, Robert Sanchez, I said he's not a good goalkeeper, but in this game, he's not a good goalkeeper. But in this game, on one-on-one with Oli Watkins, he stood firm, and he stood his grounds and just caught the ball. He stopped that shot, and so he proved to be an exceptional shot stopper yesterday against Villa, and so in the match, and so he was okay, and he can also be brought into the conversation. But Cucurella, Caicedo, Cole Palmer were ahead of, and even Enzo Fernandez. You see, this is a game in which Chelsea, we finding it difficult to choose man of the match, but Cole Palmer deserves it. Number 5, my respect for Eden Hazard is top notch. Right? Someone will say, why should Eden Hazard come into this conversation? Yes, Eden Hazard can't be man-marked. He can't be man-marked. When even you are man-marking him, he will dribble you and score. Cole Palmer, sometimes he can be man-marked, because of late in some 3-4 games now, he's been man-marked and he's not giving the performance that we know Cole Palmer to be giving. And so my respect for Eden Hazard is up and top notch. I think I'll have to salute him, because he can't be man-marked I'll have to salute Eden Hazard. Salute to Eden Hazard wherever he is. Eden Hazard, whenever you man mark him, he still give us the Chelsea vibes and dribble 3-4 players and still score. I think Kopama can't be Eden Hazard in terms of dribbling. Although Kopama has his exceptional qualities, right? He's got his exceptional qualities, but he can't be Eden Hazard, and so respect for that. Cucurella was superb in the game, and he was nearly given to Manchester United. But thank God, Manchester United declined the offer. And so I guess they must be regretting by now. Chelsea almost, when Cucurella was not settled, he was interviewed and he said he was not settled. He was burgled. His property was burgled. His house were broken into, and thieves made away with some items from his house, from his apartment, and so many other issues that weren't okay for him in the first season at Chelsea. Hence the reason why he was not delivering. And so that's why he was trying to explain himself, because we knew the Cucurella we bought from Brighton. This is the Cucurella we bought from Brighton, the Caicedo we bought from Brighton. They are giving us that vibe and performance. Yeah. And number 7, selling Kovacic was genius from the Chelsea recruitment team, right? At first, when you see Chelsea gave Kovacic for Manchester City for £50 million sterling, you say Chelsea are mad. Why do they sell an experienced midfielder like Kovacic? I said that time will tell, and now time is telling us that they made the right decision, because Kovacic is a player that cannot play consistently, consecutive matches for 3 to 4 matches, 5 matches without being injured. Now we have better midfielders who are not injury prone, Caicedo can give you week in, week out. Enzo Fernandez. Lavia is the only injury concerned midfielder that we have. Even now, Lavia, we are managing him better. And so, selling Caicedo, we are having, on top of that, we are having Andre Santos to come back from Strasbourg on loan. So we're having enough abundance of talent. Even now, Kani Chukwuemeka is being tried, who can be sold out in the summer or in January transfer window if a good deal comes in. And so Chelsea selling Kovacic for 50 million, it was an excellent piece of business from the Chelsea recruitment team. And Kovacic right now is even injured. And so selling Kovacic, people were saying we were mad. On the first day, Kovacic came with City and he scored the second goal against Chelsea. People were laughing at Chelsea that why did we sell Kovacic for cheap 50 million? Now the 50 million has proved to be a bargain, because he can't play consistent games, because you play 1, 2, 3 and he will get injured. That's with Kovacic. So Chelsea and Real Madrid didn't use him virtually. Chelsea used him well before we dumped him at City for 50 million. And so it was an exceptional piece of business. Last but not the least, number 8, Mariska can't tell me that Bediashile is better than Tosin Adarabioyo. I don't know why whenever an opportunity comes in defense, he quickly brings in Bediashile. Bediashile is not good enough. He only does well in games in which Chelsea's defense is not threatened. In yesterday's game, too, for instance, in the second half, in the early part of the second half, yes, but later on when Fofana got injured and he was out, Chelsea's defense were barely threatened, and so Bediashile came. Even so, Villa were getting chances through his side. Yeah, although I won't say anybody made a mistake in yesterday's game, it was perfect for everyone. But I don't think Bediashile is better than Tosin Adarabioyo. The coach has to convince me. Not at all. I don't think Bediashile is better than Tosin Adarabioyo. Yeah, this is where I draw the curtains down on today's review of the game. Chelsea 3, Aston Villa 0. Make sure you follow the page, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then follow me on TikTok, and then spread the good news as Chelsea keeps on building the momentum. We're not in the title race. Remember, we're not in the title race, but we are gradually building momentum. Cheers. Love you guys wherever you are. Up the Chelsea.